How's it going, everybody? I'm meteorologist Joey Cragness, back with your daily forecast. Still pretty much the same story as the past few days. More snow falling in the Midwest, and then we got rain for the West Coast again, continuing over the next several days. They're just getting hammered by wave after wave of heavy rainfall in that area. On the bright side, though, we are looking at some warmer conditions returning next week. And most of the country should be fairly well above average. We have our Raising Hail Tour 2024. Next show is today, I believe, actually. Yeah, today, out in Denver, Colorado. So come check us out there. Probably already going on right now. But next show after that is out in Chicago. That'll be our last show for 2024. Yeah, come out, say hi. Here our daily or our yearly forecast for what we're expecting this year. What we got around the country, not too much going on in terms of weather. Some snowy conditions out in South Dakota and Wyoming, and then some rain moving on to the West Coast, but a pretty mild pattern overall. Warmer temperatures to the south, cooler, more seasonable temperatures up north, but still just slightly above average up there for this time of year. Roofing conditions today are looking pretty good if you are in the southern and eastern U.S. Anywhere kind of north of that Kansas line, going to be a little bit on the cooler side, potentially more slippery if you're looking out in the Dakotas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, those areas, a little less ideal. But tomorrow, that precipitation is going to move south and east, colder temperatures being pulled down with that. So better roofing conditions are kind of in the southern and western U.S. for tomorrow. Rainier conditions out east as that cold front sweeps through the country. Right now in central Oklahoma, we're looking at temperatures in the mid and lower 50s, a few 40s out there still where some cloud cover is, but overall a fairly mild day so far. Warmer down in the DFW area, mid and lower 60s. And then we get down to San Antonio and Austin. Light cloud cover out there, but temperatures still getting up there, mid and upper 60s for a few areas. Some light rain showers out in Houston, but temperatures are approaching that 70-degree mark, expecting to get just a little bit warmer this afternoon. Out in the Front Range, temperatures are getting more seasonable right now, mid and lower 30s, a few 40s out there as well, but more average temperatures out there right now. Looking at this model, we got this band of snow, that lighter precipitation moving through the Dakotas, Nebraska, Iowa, very far southern Minnesota. Minnesota got a fairly decent wave of snow over the last 24 hours. They got about 4 to 6 inches in some areas. And then we got this another little wave of rain coming into the Pacific Northwest that'll continue. Band of snow pushing off to the east, so the Ohio River Valley could get some decent snow. Rainfall farther south of that line of snow. Could see some thunderstorms out of that, but not expecting anything to be too severe at this point. Looking at our wind, we have our main area of wind pushing out over the east coast with that cold front moving through, and then we have another area of wind building up behind that in the central plains that'll expand and continue to move off farther to the east as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So it could get a little gusty again here in Oklahoma as we head into tomorrow afternoon and into the weekend. So 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts, and then we have another strong low pressure system moving through the upper Midwest, bringing some fairly strong wind gusts with that system as well. upper air pattern showing a string of low pressure systems moving around the country. This is the low that we're watching to bring a decent amount of rain to the southeastern U.S. We'll have this big band of precip setting up over much of the southeastern portion of the country. That'll quickly move off the coast though, so just a quick little blast of moderate rain, and then that'll move off the coast. And this is what we're watching for California's next atmospheric river event, bringing some pretty heavy rainfall again as we head into the latter half of the weekend. Looking at our long-range, low-resolution model, there's that snow I was talking about moving through South Dakota. They're expecting 3 to 6 inches in many areas out there. This stream of moisture coming into the Pacific Northwest brings some pretty heavy precipitation. And then there's that low-pressure system all the way up there, atmospheric river flowing into the coast there. Heavy rainfall again for California. The Sierra Nevada mountains are expecting upwards of 100 inches of snow in some areas. So pretty good for the snowpack. They've had a light snow year so far, so they're looking forward to building up that snowpack as we head into the back end of the snowy season up there. Then that string of moisture moves off the eastern coast after dropping a couple of inches of rain for the southeast, snow continuing in the Rockies, and then that rain just kind of spreads out as we head into early next week along the west coast. Looking at possible snow accumulations, see South Dakota, western Nebraska getting hit relatively well, 4 to 6 inches expected out there, and then northern Rockies getting hit pretty well as well. And then that band of snow moves off to the southeast there, brings some decent snow to portions of Kentucky, Western Virginia, and northern Virginia, the northeast as well, getting some decent snow. Looking at our snow probabilities for the north central U.S., probability is pretty good for 2 or more inches of snow. Looking at 4 inches or more, drops down just a little bit, but still fairly decent chance to see at least 4 inches, 70% chance for some areas. The northern Black Hills there in that 75-ish percent chance for 4 or more inches. And then we're going to look at rain over the next 5 days. See Northern California getting hit pretty good, 5 or more inches expected in some areas. The western, northern and western portion of the country expecting a couple of inches out of this upcoming system as well. And then the southeastern portion of the country, the Ohio River Valley all the way up to the northeast, expecting about 1 or so inches of rain in some areas. Could see a few inches of snow out of that as well. So breaking it down day by day,